So I'm not a big fan of cancel culture, but in light of recent evidence, I think sometimes it's warranted. What is going on, fellow board members? Welcome to another exciting episode here on Ord's Board. Today we are taking a look at an article from the motherofallnerds.com. Fans want Emilia Clarke to replace Amber Heard for the role of Mira in Aquaman 2. So you guys know that in recent events, it has come out that Amber Heard was abusing Johnny Depp. And I know that this has been talked about a lot on YouTube, so we're not going to dive into the details. I'll leave a link to some cool channels down below or some videos down below that explain everything if you guys, for some reason, are living under a log. All right, so the only detail that I will talk about here is specifically the detail of Amber Heard saying that Johnny Depp was an abuser and did all this horrible stuff. When we find out that she actually is the abuser. So, again, guys, like I said in the intro, I'm not a fan of cancel culture. I don't like it. I feel like people need to be given a chance to see the truth behind everything. You know, innocent until proven guilty is how our justice system works. But when it comes to cancel culture, that's not always the case, unfortunately. So, guys, there has been a poll out there. I think some of you guys know about this. It has been a petition to cancel Amber Heard for Aquaman 2. Here we are with the petition that's going around to remove Amber Heard from Aquaman 2. They are looking to get 300,000 signatures, and oh, are they so close to that? They are at 283,681 have signed. So it doesn't look like it's going to take very much longer to get to that 300,000 goal. So yeah, guys, this petition exists. It has existed since this information has come out. And we know the hashtag justice for Johnny Depp. All right, guys, so in this video, we're not necessarily going to talk about that stuff particularly, but we are going to talk about a possible replacement for Amber Heard as Mira in Aquaman 2. So with that being said, guys, let's dive into this article. Although many names have been mentioned from thousands of DC fans, Clarke would be the perfect replacement for Amber Heard. However, the filming of the tape could be delayed due to the media problems faced by actress Amber Heard, who is accused of physically abusing her ex, Johnny Depp. I don't think at this point she's been accused. She's said it out loud in these tapes that she was abusive to Johnny Depp. So I don't think we need to accuse her of anything. She's admitted it, so that's fact at this point. An old and well-known couple would meet again. Jason Momoa and Emilia Clarke proved they have a very good chemistry in the past. The actress has the approval of the fans. Will the coveted role fall into the hands of the mother of the dragons? After Aquaman 2 was confirmed, thousands of DC fans were happy with the news, as they wanted to see more adventures of the King of Atlantis, and Emilia as Mira's new face would add icing to the cake. So yeah, getting Amber Heard out of there is first and foremost, and then replacing her. They already have somebody who's in mind. You've got the fans backing you up. And I would have to say Aquaman is probably one of the more successful superhero movies in the recent years, other than, we'll say like Endgame and Joker and movies like that. But it definitely fits one of the top superhero movies in the last few years. So I would love to see Aquaman 2, obviously. We're going to get that. And I would love to see this woman in the role, especially knowing that they've had chemistry in the past. The acting was good. However, filming could be delayed due to the media problems faced by actress Amber Heard, who is accused of physically mistreating her ex-husband, Johnny Depp. The only way I think that you go forward with an Aquaman 2 is getting Amber Heard out of there. I promise you that because of what has happened in recent events, the ticket sales will suffer if you keep Amber Heard. Yeah, of course it's going to be delayed, and I'm okay with that because I do want them to recast this actor. Again, guys, I'm not a fan of cancel culture. I don't want to see somebody lose their job, but here we have the evidence. Yet again, we have the evidence. She has admitted to physically abusing him, and just the mind games that she's played with him. She's not a good person. She's a very, very bad person. and taking advantage of people who actually care about the abuse of women, and just essentially laughing and throwing it in the face of women who have really been abused. She's a joke. And I think in some cases, cancel culture is warranted. And I think in one of these, where we have the evidence, I think it's warranted for sure. Plus, thousands of followers of the DC Comics and Depp are collecting signatures, pushing the actress to leave the role of Mira in the second Aquaman film, which is what I showed you guys earlier, that whole petition, to get Amber Heard out of there and replaced in Aquaman 2. One of the most requested artists for the role of Mira is Emilia Clarke. The arguments are clear. The actress has worked with Jason Momoa in Game of Thrones, and they have a professional chemistry that would work well in Aquaman 2. And actually, I truly believe that, because the first movie that Aquaman is developing is a relationship with Mira. They're not quite there. We get a little hint of it. But I think going into the next one, having that established relationship, because it would have to be in the future. It's not going to take place directly after that. There's going to be some things that have transpired in the DC universe. So building that relationship, I think, is going to be very important in the sequel of Aquaman. And then having an actress to fill the role who he has experience with, who he's comfortable with. And let's be honest, I mean, when an actor's acting, you want them to be as comfortable as possible going into their work. So I think this is probably the best choice. And if you guys look, she looks the part, she fits the part. And yeah, the chemistry's there, guys. It is not yet known what Warner Brothers has decided in the case of the actress, but she probably will be removed from the cast of the film due to the case in which she is involved. Yeah, that's the thing, guys. Especially with what's going on with Birds of Prey, and how the ticket sales of Birds of Prey are down. DC is not going to do anything that's going to bring them any more negative press than what they already have. Yeah, I think what they're going to do is they're going to play to the fans who are asking to have Amber Heard removed. I would really love to see this actress, Emilia Clarke, in the role of Mira in Aquaman 2. I think it is the best choice that DC has. And you know what? We'll let DC decide. We'll see what DC decides to do. But let's not hold our breath, guys. We are talking about a big company here that is making these decisions. And we have Batman versus Superman. So there's that. Anyway, guys, that is the video. Hopefully you liked it. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys think of this. If you guys think Amber Heard needs to go, if you guys are okay with her being there. What do you guys think of Emilia Clarke possibly playing Mira in Aquaman 2? Please let me know in the comments down below, guys. I appreciate every comment you leave. All right, guys, so again, if you like this video, make sure you hit that like button, guys. Make sure you hit that bell for notifications. And as always, make sure you hit that subscription button. It always helps. Yeah, guys, let me know what you think. Life is pretty crazy, so treat the ones you love with respect. Yeah. That's all I got to say, guys. I love all of you, and we'll catch you on the other side. Peace.